Well, we take off tomorrow, Wednesday, fly down to Southern California, and we were lucky enough to schedule an exhibition game against UC Irvine. They're probably, I haven't seen all the projections, but I'm pretty sure they're going to be picked to win their league, the Big West. Coach Turner's done a great job down there, and so it will be a big task for us first time out. We had the Alumni Game this past weekend, so we got on the floor, but that's nothing like what we're going to face on Friday night. So we'll have a bunch of newcomers. We'll throw them to the fire and see where we come out. But right after that game, we go up about 2 hours north of Orange County, and we play an NAIA school who'll be playing their fourth game. University of Antelope Valley is an NAIA school up there that they're doing a nice job. Darwin Cook, who some people may remember, played in the NBA as their coach, and he's doing a nice job. So that'll give us 2 games under our belt with all these new guys before we come back home and have to get ready for started region play with the Alaska Hawaii Challenge next weekend. So these are, the Irvine game is an exhibition. It doesn't count on the one-loss record, but the Antelope Valley game will be a counting game. So we've got our hands full against a team that's played more games than us, and then a team that's one of the better at the mid-major level, Division I.
Coach, last weekend you had the exhibition game, or the alumni game. What was the biggest takeaway for you as a coaching staff from that?
Well, just being able to get out there and identify ourselves as Seawolves. And, up to that point, we were, whatever their high school was, or wherever their other college was, or wherever their junior college was, and now we've all put on the same jersey. We've all played together, sweated together, and tried to work as a team together. And so that was huge for us going into this week. They got a chance to practice some of the things that we've been installing against other people, as opposed to just maybe somebody else who knows what they're doing better than they are. Offensively, some of the guys know the sets better than the other ones, and they beat them to the spot. So to be able to play somebody who didn't know exactly what we're going to do was good. And just get out there and play after basically 8 weeks of just beating on each other, 6 weeks of conditioning, 2 weeks of regular practice. It's just nice. And I know the guys are ready to start playing a few more games now. We've got a long way to go. We still don't have everything installed. You just can't install that much stuff. But I think we've got enough for this weekend, and we'll continue to work on it as the weeks go by.
A number of new guys in your team this year. Just talk a little bit about the chemistry and trying to get those guys to all play together.
Well, I think it's been really good. I think that our philosophy when we recruit is to recruit kids with high character who can get along with different groups. And I've had in our individual meetings here the last couple of weeks talking to kids that some have said they've never played on a team where everybody's liked each other like this one. And so I think that helps when they like each other, when they're willing to do anything with each other. That translates out on the floor. And so our senior transfers, this is their last kind of go around. They're playing with their 4th coach in 4 years. Haven't had a lot of success, and so they've been very good about accepting what we want them to do because they want to go out as winners. And the junior college kids are coming along, and of course the freshmen, a little slower, but they're doing some good things also. And then the 3 returners have done a great job of incorporating all the newcomers and trying to help them understand the culture of our program and get people there quicker. So I think the fact that they like each other, they get along, really helps us as we transition out onto the floor.
Coach, for people who are familiar with this program, how is this team going to be different than the ones in the past?
Well, last couple of years, I think we changed a little bit. Suki was a very dynamic offensive player, but he was really a guy who had to have the ball in his hands quite a bit in order to be most successful. And so you saw a lot of just isolation, ball screen action with him, and him creating for other people and himself. But before that, before he came along and a couple of the other guys, we're basically an assist-based motion offense where, it's move the basketball, share the basketball, everybody gets involved every possession, and then we just let the offense determine who's open. And so I think you'll see a lot more passing, a lot more motion. We'll certainly run sets. We do that for mismatches at different positions, but I don't think you'll see quite as much of one guy dominating the ball or 2 guys dominating the ball. I think that we have a very, very good post game this year. We had a very good post defender last year in Connor. And by the end of the year, he was getting better offensively, but he was basically an elite defender. Jacob Lampkin is very good on both ends of the floor, and Brian Pearson has worked hard to make himself into a good college basketball player. And then Curtis Ryan is continuing to improve. So we feel really good about our post game. That'll make us a little bit more versatile, not just have to rely on the perimeter guys to score.
Any other questions?
Have any leaders emerged on this team so far?
Nobody's really taken the reins, but I mean, you see things each day. I think that as guys get more comfortable in the culture and what we're asking them to do, it'll start. I think Malik Haynes and DJ have the personalities that they can get there, but they're still trying to learn themselves. Some of our returners don't have that personality. They can do what they're supposed to do, but they don't really pull their teammates along. They're trying to get out of their comfort zone, but haven't got there. But we're hoping after we get on this trip and get back, play some more games as a team, that some leaders will start to emerge. They get comfortable with what we're asking them. So that's the other thing about this group. We'll be on the road together. Just the 12 players and the coaching staff and Kevin Lechtenberg, our trainer. So we'll be bonding with each other and continuing to get to know each other. And I think we'll be a different unit when we get back next week, hopefully.